Good morning from London, where, as you can see, Davey is here with me, working in the background. He's leaving today, sadly, but it was such a lovely evening last night. And I am starting the day with a yogurt, which is much prettier than I expected because I found one of Philip's really pretty Dresden espresso cups. So I thought that would be perfect for my morning yogurt. Even first thing in the morning, it's all about the presentation. I'm going to sit and chat with Davey for a while, have my yogurt, and then I will take you out with me, where very excitingly, I'm going to go and collect my engagement ring that has been resized. This is not the one that needs a new stone. We haven't got that yet, but the other one, I haven't been wearing it because it needed resizing. It's been super lovely, Davey, and I'll see you here next month for the Chelsea Flower Show.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, fabulous.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah,
bye-bye. Davey is leaving today to be replaced by the elusive Nick in the guest bedroom in the flat. I'm going to start off by collecting my ring, and I'll also drop off this ruby one that was a gift from Jerry. It's a little too big and it keeps spinning round, and then I can collect it next time I'm in London. I love living in Angel. I think it is so pretty. This is a little shopping centre that's quite near my flat, and there's everything we need here. Great supermarkets and lots of wonderful shops, including lots of charity shops. And I used to shop almost exclusively for my clothes in the charity shops of London before I got the vlog, and I still love going to see if I can find any bargains. But I think today I'm going to do one of my favourite things to do, which is to go to one of the super swanky parts of town and see what they have in the charity shops there. It is wonderful to have it back. I'm so happy I can finally wear it on this finger. On the other hand, literally, I really miss Jerry's ring. I feel as though I'm only half dressed now with only one. This diamond ring is a gift from my aunt, and the ruby one was from Jerry, so I have my loved ones on my hand all the time. I'm going to grab a coconut latte and then get the bus over to Regent Street, because last time I was in London I bought a pair of trousers in Massimo Dutti and they've been doing alterations for me, so I'll pick those up and then let's go to St John's Wood and find those charity shops. The 19, my favourite bus route in London, which takes me straight from home in Angel through to the West End with all the theatres and central London, and then out towards Knightsbridge and Chelsea and the King's Road, all on the same route. Great bus. So you do have to be prepared to sit on it for a very long time because it takes over an hour to get all the way to the other side of town. I definitely don't mind a long journey because I have Shogun on my Kindle on my phone, so I'll be able to carry on reading my novel and give you all an update from Lalande.
Good morning from a very grey day, but nevertheless happy day from Lalande. Lancelot is very cheerful and joyful today. It's not very warm either. So we're going to have porridge with my delicious butter, nuts, and a bit of everything really. There's enormous amounts of butter in this porridge because butter makes life better. And I've got some really nice Rosso orange that is just delicious, so I'm gonna pop that up. And I've got the coconut shavings, just drizzle that on there, and a bit of cinnamon, and that's it. We are going out for a big forage today because it's flower day today. We need to get flowers ready for next weekend. And the worktop is still in progress. There is lots of things happening in Amory's workshop today. I can definitely hear him now sewing something, or yeah, so it's very exciting. And as you can see, the famous chaiselong is mysteriously gone. But we did all agree that it had to go for this to be a proper workspace. So it's a bit sad, but I'm hoping that maybe we could compromise and put a nice armchair that would only go to here or something like that. So little Lancelot can still jump up and see what's going on outside. It's foraging day and Lancelot is coming with me. Yes. Are we going outside? Yes. We already picked a few things already, waiting for our flower delivery later today. I've been foraging some greens from the garden. And I just picked some campanola for the dinners in the weekend, so just wanted to pop them in water and pop them straight into the fridge, and then we're off off to go outside again, aren't we? Yay! It's in and out all day. Come on, Lancelot. This way. This way. Come on. Yeah, and Ombeline is still here. I can see her car. Can you smell the doggies? Hello. Hey. Hello, Towers and Natina. I think Lancelot is very happy to be around other dogs. Although they're very large, much larger than him. And this little walk path is so beautiful. I can't imagine how it's going to look when all the apple trees are filled with leaves and apples. Oh, so pretty. I also want to show everybody we have rhubarb coming up here at the end of the garden. Looking really good. I'm so excited. I love rhubarb, especially when it's poached or in pies. Oh, can't wait to use them. Hello. Guys, I hope you like dogs, because we're all dog people now. And this fluffy little reed is just perfect for arrangements to create that extra bit of texture in between the flowers before the gardeners cut it away, of course. So need to be quick. And where do you think you two are going? Found some blossoms, looking stunning. I'll try to use those in a centerpiece somewhere. I think I found quite a bit. I'm going to go inside, put this in water. I must say, having a little walk with these as well as foraging has been very therapeutic. And just look at this. The whole forest is just popping now. It's so good to be here.
I've made it to Regent Street, but I have immediately been distracted by Belly because there are strawberries on those shoes. How amazing is that? I'm stepping away from the strawberries. I'm going to go and get my trousers. They've just gone to look for my trousers. This purchase is very much part of Philip's plan to try to get me into more separates. It's hard to see in this mirror, but I now have a pair of black velvet trousers, which are the right length. Goodness knows what top I would wear with them, but that's why I have a problem with separates. You buy one thing and then you find you need another thing just to go with it. Though I have a really nice vintage black velvet jacket at Lalande, so maybe that will go, but blacks are quite hard to match. It depends whether the blacks work together. I've got another bus to St John's Wood, so now we can wander to the charity shops and see if we can find any treasures. This is St John's Wood High Street, and I've often been very lucky in the charity shops here. Let's start with St John's Hospice. And the very first thing I see is a pair of Manolo Blahniks. Just shows you if you come to the nice parts of town, there's some pretty good things in the charity shops.
And a different pair of them the minute you walk in, for only $45.99, but for a tiny, tiny foot. This feels a bit like being one of the ugly sisters in Cinderella. At the other end of the price spectrum, there's a £400 Chanel cardigan-y jacket, which seems steep for a cardigan, but I guess great price for Chanel if that's what you're looking for. Prada shoes, on sale for £80, and a pretty nice pair of silk Isabelle Marant rainbowy trousers for $36.99, and I think I'm going to try them on.
I like this outfit.
I paired them with a bright orange cashmere cardigan from Boden for £35, and I like it. It's super slouchy. The only problem is I don't love the pockets showing through at the front. So I might just get the cardigan, and it looks totally fine with the jeans I came in with, so that is a sale.
Not only do I have a beautiful spring cardigan, I've also done my bit for charity. Let's try cancer research next.
I always check out the homeware sections because you can sometimes find some gems, and here I like these bamboo plates and cups, but there's only 3 cups. I don't know what I would do with them. Nevertheless, for $5.50 for all of that, for someone else that's a bargain. But will we find any clothing treasures here? Well, if anyone's looking for super sparkly evening wear, there's this Ted Baker dress for £49.50. Or this embellished needle and thread one for £39.50. But if you're looking for something with a little more Italian va-va-voom, how about a delicate transparent Valentino blouse for £54.50?
And if you come here, don't be too distracted by the clothes, because if you love books as much as I do, the Oxfam bookshop is a joy.
And the second I walked in, I found the perfect present for Philip. The rituals of dinner, the origins, evolution, eccentricities, and meaning of table manners. He is going to go crazy for this book. But there are clothes here too, so let's just have a tiny quick look. Ooh, lots of jackets, a summer Escada jacket, and a very, very bling jacket for the evening. Perhaps a little Michael Kors top to wear underneath, more Boden, and actually a really nice looking Hugo Boss dress. Honestly, you could get an entire new wardrobe in one afternoon here.
Yep. They've even got Jimmy Choo platforms. And the last one we're going into is the Shelter Boutique. Ooh, already I think Philip would be enjoying those plates.
The first thing I've spotted here is a Matthew Williamson very cool cocktail dress for £75, and so superb, a Gucci Lurex skirt, but sadly it's £400. If you're looking for a little black dress, there's a Karl Lagerfeld one for £140, but frankly I'm happy with my orange cardigan and Philip's book.
Such great finds, so it's really worth coming to super lovely areas and checking the charity shops there. I do it almost every time I'm in London. Now I'm going to head home with my treasures, get ready for tonight's fundraiser and see Philip. I'm back on the bus in the front seat, which is obviously the best seat at the top deck, and it's such a beautiful journey back to Angel. Well, I've had a quick change, my hair is freshly washed, and I've just popped to another part of town on my way to the fundraiser to pick up some of the bedding for Bonne Maman. My collaboration is with Yves Saint Laurent in the UK, and so they have the things for me here, and rather than waiting for them to be sent to France, it's going to be much quicker for me just to pick them up and take them back with me. Here we are, and I think that they should have the order waiting for me. Oh, this is one of their new ones. It's so beautiful. I have everything. I couldn't film in there because it had those lights that makes the video go funny, but aren't they beautiful? It's their new Athena range. They didn't have this color before, and we went for something very, very simple for that room because the headboard and the bedspread are so heavily patterned that we wanted to make sure that whatever we got would just blend comfortably with those. The fundraiser is in this amazing building called Ladbroke Hall. Actually, it wasn't a hall, it was an Edwardian car dealership. And this gives you some idea of just how amazing cars were when they were first unveiled to a mass public. And I was expecting us to be in just a normal auditorium watching the speakers, but this feels more like a cabaret. There's champagne and nibbles. Everyone's at lovely chairs and tables instead of being in an auditorium. Stéphane Bern, the face of French heritage and restoring the amazing buildings that there are in France, he's going to be speaking tonight, so I'll try and get little bits of the evening's proceedings to show you what's happening here. This is a huge fundraiser to raise money for so many projects around France. Just to restore the projects that they're currently working on, they need to raise 100 million euros because France is so rich in architectural heritage. Some of you may have seen before, I made a video with Michael Petherick about a tiny church near Lalande, the church in Vic, which has very, very ancient frescoes from the 11 and 1200s. And in that video, I was fundraising for the Fondation du Patrimoine for them to be able to do the works there. And look who's just arrived to join me. I can't believe you're here.
I'm happy to be back.
I know, it's not good. We've been parted too much recently.
Whose fault is that?
Yours, for going to the Netherlands.
Cheers to that.
Je crois que c'est important de montrer ce qu'on fait. Et le château du Haut-Buisson, c'était la maison d'Alice de Monaco, qui était l'épouse d'Albert Ier de Monaco. Et c'est une maison qui va de nouveau retrouver son âme. Si vous voulez, les chantiers du patrimoine ont permis justement de faire vivre ces métiers d'art. C'est l'excellence des savoir-faire français qu'on vend dans le monde entier. Pour moi, ça me tient à cœur. Il y a 150 000 personnes qui attendent de nos chantiers du patrimoine pour vivre, pour faire vivre leur famille. Je voulais simplement partager avec vous ce soir ma passion de ce patrimoine, parce qu'au fond, c'est notre histoire, c'est notre identité. Si nous, on ne prend pas en charge à notre génération, c'est mort. Il faut travailler pour l'avenir, pour les générations qui viennent, faire en sorte qu'on n'abandonne pas ces pierres qui racontent notre histoire, qui créent du bien-être, qui créent de la cohésion sociale et surtout qui impactent durablement l'économie des territoires. Vous comprenez, ce patrimoine, contrairement aux usines, il n'est pas délocalisable. Hein, on ne va pas pouvoir l'emmener en Chine pour le feu. Voilà, et donc il reste là. Donc les gens viennent le voir.
It was fabulous, wasn't it?
Yes, it was wonderful.
Absolutely loved it. It was really fascinating. So many passionate people all wanting to restore French heritage. But I have to say, I'm feeling also quite passionately about getting to bed. Though sadly not in those lovely sheets. We've fallen into bed so exhausted, and tomorrow we've got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get back to the airport, and we're going straight back to Lalande, and I will of course be taking you all with us. But until then, night night and à demain.